what's up, guys? How you guys doing? Fuck. Yeah. GBX Wonder back here for another stream, video, dream. You know, it's all the same thing. What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? Uh, Chilling on this lovely Sunday, eh? You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day as well. This was a day really getting things structured, getting my shit together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a time for everybody based upon the planetary alignment. You know what I'm saying? Just the natural energy in the sky. It just feels like, well, how I'm utilizing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go crazy or anything like that. But I really just be going with the natural flow of life. And I just had instinct and opportunity to just get things done that I previously had like put to the side. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that shit done. And it was like, today it was just like, you know what I'm saying? It was just open space, you know what I'm saying, for me to create a new place. So it was a pretty good day. I feel like that's the energy we're all in right now. Really. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you procrastinate, put to the side, you know what I'm saying, or that you plan to do, you know what I'm saying, you get that shit done. I was thinking about this shit earlier today. Like, it's really the planetary alignments because look, bro, like, A Tale of an Addiction, the album I just dropped, I had planned to drop that album 2 years ago, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I just dropped that shit, October 11th. You know what I'm saying? 8 songs. It was supposed to be originally be 3 and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That shit came to fruition 2 years later. You know what I'm saying? And it was greater than I ever had imagined it to be. You know what I'm saying? When I actually, you know what I'm saying, got to it and finalized it and, you know what I'm saying, produced it and put it out. Like, it was a lot better than I had imagined it to be. You know what I'm saying? But taking that in mind, bro, like, I put that mentally on the back burner for 2 years, and I'm just now taking care of it. You know what I'm saying? That was around 2020. You know what I'm saying? That's really the same time I started making YouTube videos and making music and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just put myself out there, you know what I'm saying? Basically as an entertainer, essentially. So, fuck. It feels like things just come back around. It's like one of those periods where things just come back around, you know what I'm saying? Where things come full circle, 360 awareness. You know what I'm saying? It's like karma accumulation. You reap what you sow, which I wouldn't even call it karma at that point. It's just, you know, the natural flow of life. That's why in that one song, Shapeless, I was like, karma's not what you think it is, because it's not. You just reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? Whatever action, energy you put out, that's what you're going to receive. It's really, you know what I'm saying? It's really that simple at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You put out negative energy, you're going to receive negative energy. You put out positive energy, you're going to receive positive energy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's really that simple. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all it really was, you know what I'm saying? Oh, but if we're going back to when I first embarked on such a journey, I actually dropped Against All Odds 2021. But, Against All Odds, the whole theme of the album was, I just felt like, you know what I'm saying? It was challenging for me to express myself. Like, it just seemed like all the odds were stacked against me. How am I going to express myself? You know what I'm saying? How do I express the way that I really feel? You know what I'm saying? To get to the place that I want. And, you know what I'm saying? That's where music came into play. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole theme of the album. You know what I'm saying? That every song on there was freestyled. You know what I'm saying? None of them were mixed and mastered. You know what I'm saying? I just, like, it was exactly how I just said. I just expressed how I felt. And then one day I looked back, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have any studio equipment. And I was like, I already have recorded all these songs on my laptop. And I was like, bruh, I gotta drop these songs. I could just make it an album. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. And then it was exactly how I felt. So I was against all odds. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt the whole time I was recording that. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of the fact I didn't have anything to record, any other music. You know what I'm saying? Because on top of that, the reason I had so many songs and I wasn't like putting them out because I didn't believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew like I wanted my music to sound a certain type of way, but I didn't know how to get there. You know what I'm saying? So I was like kind of scared. But all I had to really do was take the first step, and that's where Against All Odds came into play. But I learned that from, you know what I'm saying, taking different leaps of faith. You know what I'm saying? And realizing that, you know what I'm saying, you know, what I needed to do. You know what I'm saying? Well, if we're getting into this, the first leap of faith was actually going on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? When I went to Texas, and that's the first time JBX Wonder really established himself on Twitch. I started performing my songs on Twitch, and then I made more music while I was there as well. You know what I'm saying? When I got back home, I was like, I gotta drop my album. But I had left all my studio equipment there, like I said, bro. Like, the only thing I really brought was my laptop, my mouse, and my keyboard, for real. And then, so I got back, you know what I'm saying, to MD, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, bruh, like, I have nothing to record any music. And I don't really fuck with the shit that I already have. But then, like, something, the spirit was talking to me. Just like, recycle it. I was just like, all right, bro, shit. Like, I know I want to put out music, but I don't, you know what I'm saying, believe in the music that I have right now. You know what I'm saying? So, well, I just had to put that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't create anything new. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I was like on this perfectionist shit. Like, oh, I need my music to be this type of way, this type of that. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't even know how to get there. I didn't know how to mix and master. I didn't know how to produce. I didn't even know how to really be an artist. I was just expressing the way I fucking felt. You know what I'm saying? But all I really had to do was what I just said. Express how I felt. Truthfully. Honestly. Real. And that's the whole theme of Against All Odds and everything that I create. It's just real. It's just me. Created a new genre. That was the whole idea of creating my art. I was like, okay, this is a new genre. It says on Spotify too. This is a new genre. It's just real. You know what I'm saying? And the first album I had that wasn't out. It's called a mixed bone. Mixed bone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not gonna get into all that. But my first official album, honestly, and hearing it from JBX Wonder, was In My Favor. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then my second official album was That Time I Loved. You know what I'm saying? No More Heartbreak. I would classify that as like it. It's like a short episode, and so is A Tale of Addiction, and that's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? And then what was I saying? But I don't even want to tell y'all, like, what day is it? 16th. I'm dropping another album. It's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? 31st. This fucking month. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the real album. So, you know what I'm saying? The episodes that I had dropped, No More Heartbreak and A Tale of Addiction, it's all gonna connect to layers. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. It's all gonna make sense. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be my six tape. I'm gonna call it my sixth tape that I released. You know what I'm saying? That's actually what No More Heartbreak was. It was a tape. And A Tale of Addiction was a tale. It's really that simple. Like, it was just a tale. It was really just a story. All songs were just one story. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how everything I produce is. That's why you gotta listen to it chronologically and not shuffle play type shit. You know what I'm saying? At least on first listen. You know what I'm saying? So you get the concept, the general idea. You know what I'm saying? That was coming from. You know, you can take whatever you want from that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to create something. You know what I'm saying? Based upon how I already felt, what was already created, and I just externalized what I had already internally manifested. You know what I'm saying? And materialized. Also, aka my music. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's just one way of explaining it and shit like that. But in any case, what was I on? Bro. Oh, yeah. So, like I'm saying, bro, it's just a time where all things complete, closed cycles, like full 360 awareness. We go through many of these. I've realized, like, I've gone through so many, you know what I'm saying, cycles of, like, okay, I'm dealing with the karma, and then, like, the karma hits, and I'm fully aware, because karma is just unawareness. I mean, you're just unaware of shit that you're doing, you know what I'm saying? You're not paying attention to detail. You know what I'm saying? Like, six-dimensional shit. You know what I'm saying? So, what six-dimensional is just, you know what I'm saying, your awareness, it's like a third-person perspective awareness of your surroundings and locations, you know what I'm saying? So, it's understanding your reaction and responses, how you know what I'm saying, when you project something, how others are going to react and respond, you know what I'm saying? And then understanding when people, how to react and respond when people are projecting shit to you, you know what I'm saying? So you're not just so reactive and defensive and for no reason, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're actually in the real world listening to what people have to say and responding with a clear mind. You know what I'm saying? Not some mental illness shit, spending too much time in your mind, start making up stories and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about real deal feels. You know what I'm saying? The soul. So you're really in the experience. You know what I'm saying? The six-dimensional shit. The astral plane. You know what I'm saying? The Merkaba. You know what I'm saying? You already know what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? We already here. You know what I'm saying? But see, here's the problem. Niggas are separating their masculine and feminine natures. The whole, you know what I'm saying, allegory of the Merkaba, the Star of David, Metatron's Cube, whatever the fuck you want to call it, you know what I'm saying, like, is, you know what I'm saying, the masculine and feminine coming together to create and elevate, you know what I'm saying? There's a little bit more to that. That's a whole other lecture, you know what I'm saying? JBS really gonna go crazy today, you know what I'm saying? But, but to basically summarize it, it's really the the mind harmonizing with the soul, your heart. Boom, just like that. Parasympathetic and the sympathetic balance. What people be talking about, right and left brain. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's just your parasympathetic nervous system and then your sympathetic nervous system. Wow, man, yeah, it almost it baffles me when I see people arguing about such ridiculous things. Cause your mind, your space of awareness isn't divided right or left. It's just waves, just how like energy is, straight frequency vibes, just pure energy. Like it, that's all it is, bro. I was like, when you get into right and left, that's what you're talking about, like black and white magic. You're starting to condense, you know what I'm saying, what is already like light and dark in shape and form. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even want to get there because the way that I'm explaining right now is low-key lost. You know what I'm saying? But then I can break down what the fuck is light magic, dark magic, and black magic, and white magic, and shit like that. Which is just, dark magic is basically you using your external environment, you know what I'm saying, to feel your internal source. So I'm using a toothbrush to brush my teeth. Oh man. Light magic though. Light magic is when you're using your internal source to feel whatever you're doing externally. So you're getting all yourself. Some people be too much in that light shit. That's what that religion, Christianity, self-sacrifice energy. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. It was like, nigga, black magic. You know what I'm saying? Which, it's really, I mean, nigga, it's really not even, is you taking what you were already utilizing, that was you considered a dark form, which is you using an external tool to feel your internal source. You're basically just creating an illusion of what you believe it is. It's just like another layer of illusion. You're creating another mentality. It's just another layer of perception to explain what you're doing. That's all light, black, dark magic is. Because I'm trying to tell you, like, the light and the dark and the black and the white, they're vice versa, the same fucking thing. So separating it, that's where so much confusion comes in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to summarize it, keep it right there. Just to keep it right there. But yeah, we're definitely in a time period right now where things are just, spaces of awarenesses are coming to a completion. I'm saying that's really like your fucking birthday type shit. You know what I'm saying? Your birthday is, because what are they measuring when it's your birthday? They're measuring essentially when your individual space of awareness has come to completion, and they measure that, you know, they calculate that by a year. You know what I'm saying? Theoretically, but you have many birthdays. That's what I'm trying to explain. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're running from yourself, bruh. Your shadow self walking. You're running and shit right behind you. It's like Michael Myers type shit. You know what I'm saying? You're running from yourself. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about, oh, your shadow side, your shadow work and shit like that. That's just shit that you don't want to face. You put on the back burner. Act like that shit don't exist. Repressed trauma, childhood shit. You feel me? Could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Bad relationships. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too, you know, I don't want to condense it too much. I'm gonna keep it, you know what I'm saying, vague and fast. You know what I'm saying? But it could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Oof. Jeez, man. But yeah, things are definitely coming to, yeah, I was just talking about spaces of awarenesses coming back together. Good. Don't want to lose the vibe. Oh god, like I was saying, you have many birthdays. It's like, oh yeah, because that's what I was explaining. The very thing that you didn't want to be aware of, you wanted to forget, like you just wanted to be unaware of, that's your karma, right? And then you just put that on the back burner. That's what I'm talking about. It's your shadow self running away from you. But then your birthday is like that very thing that you didn't want to become aware of, that space of awareness comes right back around, smacks your ass. You gotta merge with it, or you can fight against it, and that's how you just stay stagnant. But if you merge with it, you can actually work with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can elevate, motivate, grow. You know what I'm saying? Accelerate. You know, real shit. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people can't even look themselves in the mirror. There's a mirror right here. Just let. Oh god, no. But seriously though, A lot of people can't even spend time with themselves. You know what I'm saying? They would rather medicate instead of meditate. You know what I'm saying? Meditation is really just spending time with yourself. Like, be doing anything. That's all it really is. Medicate is essentially just dark magic. You're using external source. You know what I'm saying, to fill your internal being. Light magic, that would be meditation. You're just sitting there, no external source. Peace. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's one form of meditation. You can meditate, clean, do anything. Literally anything. You're just being your own space of awareness. That's all that shit really means. You know what I'm saying? So, you be in a constant space, you know what I'm saying, of meditation, bro. But then, you don't want your head in the clouds, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a good balance, you know what I'm saying? You can be at peace, you know what I'm saying? But then you have to have your inner fire, which is your passion and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? This is like your sympathetic type shit. Your parasympathetic, I don't even want to break it down like this. Let me not cut it up like this. Let me not cut it up like this. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, I bet you could track it. I mean, that's what they're using the satellites to track and shit. Astrology, you know what I'm saying? And personal spaces of awarenesses, because that's essentially what astrology is tracking. You know what I'm saying? The energy that's in the sky that we're getting hit by. And they're not even the stars. The satellites are tracking a space in place and calling it a star. So the satellite is really the star. Don't know what you guys thought it was all this time. Flip it, dipper. Let me stop like that. But in any case, bro. Any case. So all the zodiacs are essentially satellites. And they're just measuring a space. The zodiac itself is just pinpointing a space and place. And then they just personified it and created allegory to make it seem like it was an actual person, god, deity. But it's just an idea. And you give power to that idea every day. You believe, oh, zodiac this, zodiac that. No, just understand what I just said. You know what I'm saying? From that perspective, when you start looking at astrology from that perspective, you stop giving them power. You know what I'm saying? You're not no damn Pisces, Aries, Capricorn, whatever the fuck they be making. You know what I'm saying? You're not any of that shit. I'm so tired of niggas labeling themselves as that shit, because that's not the reality of the situation. You know what I'm saying? These are energies that you're utilizing, and these are ideas at that. Oh my God, because the actual space of awareness has no fucking name. You know? They're the ones that made up a name. Talking about this is the Aries house. This is the Gemini house. Which, that's complete lost sense anyways. But because look, bro. The houses are essentially the frequency, the location, the space and place. It's the space. Let me keep it right there. And then the vibe is essentially would be the zodiacs. What's in the fucking houses? You know what I'm saying? The motion. You know what I'm saying? What's going on in that frequency? The vibration. You know what I'm saying? That's how you can determine the full energy. So you need the houses. You know what I'm saying? And then the zodiacs, the frequency vibration, to understand the energy that we're all getting hit by. You understand? It's just like, when you look at it from that perspective, then you're really doing astrology. Any other way is just complete, utter lostness. But yeah, it's really just that simple. So, where else are we at? Oh yeah. So basically, summarize it. You already know what energies you're getting hit by, because these spaces and places we're already affected by it, because we're in this transverse, this body of water that we're in, and the other water cycles that are associated with it. You know what I'm saying? Like on its outer ring of its atmosphere, I guess you can call it. I don't even want to say it, because that's not how I want to explain it. But you can just say once. keep that. Keep that. Look, just know, motherfucking goddamn energy we always get hit by. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to really go to someone else to understand. You know what I'm saying? What's going on in the sky, because you can feel it inside. You know what I'm saying? That's basically all I'm really trying to explain. You know what I'm saying? They've created these zodiacs and ways of looking at it, these mentalities, so you can give them energy, that give them power. You know what I'm saying? They just individuals that created the idea before you did. You didn't create the idea of it being an Aries, it being a Taurus. You don't even know why they did it, but I just explained to you why. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Which is really just common sense to me, but to the next guy, you know, it might not be. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you spread information. See, or tradition. Each one teach one. Teamwork makes the dream work. So now we elevate this from reality. You get what I'm saying? So you're no longer giving power to the individuals that are trying to create their own reality, which we're pretty much already living in, but it's collapsing. You know what I'm saying? We're understanding how to do these things ourselves, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Create frequency vibes. You know what I'm saying? And utilize frequency vibrations. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know what I'm saying, the other way around. Them just using you so you can give energy to their frequency vibrations, their ideas. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they want you to feel, whatever they want you to care about. You know what I'm saying? That's all it really comes down to at the end of the day. So it all starts with you. Create your own mind. You know what I'm saying? Your own time, your own direction in life. You don't just copy and paste, look around, and be like, oh my god, what is that dude doing? Let me follow along. AKA college. You know what I'm saying? But that definitely wasn't your idea. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And people would be like, the way I look at it, college laziness is just an easy way for you to not accumulate responsibility. Well, you imagine that you're not accumulating responsibility, but the whole time you are racking up debt, you gotta pay for that shit the whole time you're there. You get out of that bitch, where are you gonna go? You had no plan. Your plan was just to go to college. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. you didn't even have direction before you put yourself in the section. Felt it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, but most people just do it because they're like, oh man, like, right after high school, I can go right there. Like, but why? Why are you really doing it? Are you doing it because you just feel pressure? You know what I'm saying? Because of individuals in your environment? Or are you doing that because that's something that you really want to do? You know what I'm saying? There's an avenue that you really want to explore. See, this is where you reflect on your inner self. You know what I'm saying? You know what the fuck you want to do and what's true to you. You know what I'm saying, bro? So you don't go there, waste your time, you know what I'm saying? Be unhappy and then just be like, damn, well, I already started, so I gotta finish. And then that's the mentality you'll carry for the rest of your life. And just starting shit that you didn't even want to do and not even wanting to finish. You know what I'm saying? Words gonna be bond. You say it, you do it, type shit. That's all it really is. You know what I'm saying? Your words are weapon. It's really that simple. I don't know what y'all think I be talking about in my songs when I be talking about weapons. Yo. Bruh. Like, I'm cutting someone's head off. I'm taking their idea, destroying their mentality, their way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like I have to do anything. It's just literally just common sense over nonsense. That's but yeah, that's really just life. Goddamn. Shit floating in the fucking sky, bro. What are those things that like filter the air in the space? Oh, I think I get that now. That actually makes a lot of sense. Damn. I understand a lot of shit. Oh. What's some of this fucking dust? That's what the fuck it is, bro. Fuck that shit. But case, where I was at. This is dust particles and shit, bro. Not fucking with that shit. I mean, granted, I should have just dusted shit off, but not even cap, because it does really need to be dusted, and that shit's really bothering me. I'm not gonna let it get to me. What the fuck I was talking about? Oh yeah, mentalities. That's where the whole idea and allegory of spiritual warfare is. You know what I'm saying? It's just mentality. That's where niggas be coming debating and shit. Just ideas versus another person's idea. You know what I'm saying? Well, why y'all fighting idea versus idea? Y'all wouldn't even be doing that if you created the idea. There'd be nothing to fight about. Like. Oh my god. But this is where, you know what I'm saying, the whole clashing comes in. There's already one way of thinking in this world, like aka NASA science shit. You know what I'm saying? So you come in with a whole different perspective. It's obviously gonna clash. And so many people are already wrapped up in that one way of thinking. Coming with another perspective is just fighting and shit. It really don't make any sense, because all you guys both have to do is open your eyes to the perspective, because both sides will teach you things that you need to know and understand for elevation. You know what I'm saying? And for creation, we can create a whole better world if science and spirituality just like understood each other. But so many people be so fucking ignorant and arrogant, fighting tooth and nail for some shit that they didn't create, they don't even really believe in. They're dumb. Don't even make sense. But yeah, bro. So that's all it really is. You open yourself up to new perspective, let go of things that don't serve you, and don't want what you don't need. Shit. Tips by JBX Wonder. Oh shit, bro. Look at you though. Crush this joint. This joint fire, bro. The seasonal joint too. Oh, this joint fire. Fuck this shit though. Fuck all this shit, bro, in this world. I ain't finna cap, bro. I didn't create this fucking soda. I would have never created this shit, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why I be bashing this whole world and all this other shit, but I'm not even getting into all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we can utilize shit like this. And it can be better. It really can. You know what I'm saying? But knowledge has been so limited based upon people holding on to a certain mentality for so long. You know what I'm saying? There really is a better way to just harness energy from the atmosphere, as we're already doing as individuals. And then we've already mimicked creating computers, laptops, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and shit like that. And there's another level. That's what's coming. But yeah, that's where we're at, bro. That's how it is, you know what I'm saying? What I call it at the beginning of the year, the space race. That's what I said. Golden age of innovation. They say everything before this was like dark ages, dark as fuck. Now the whole clock about to reset. Y'all talking about the end of the world, yes, but it's just the end of doing things a certain type of way. This is that I've explained for 2 years now. So many different ways. Now it's just like, I don't want niggas be scared of learning something new, because that's all it really be at this point, every point in life. Life is school. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't want to learn from other individuals, and that's where clashing comes into play, and it's just ignorance, arrogance. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't hurt to listen. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to agree with everything the person says, but you can just listen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then you don't have to listen to the person either. It's all your choice. You know what I'm saying? What do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Don't let anyone else control you and what you do, what you think, how you feel. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's people will be stuck mentally, like thinking, oh man, what if? This might happen. Oh man, well you don't know. Nothing's gonna happen unless you say or do something. So, So yeah, that's pretty much a life type shit, bro. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So yeah, bro. It's just really understanding your place in life, what you want to do, who you are. I mean, that's part of understanding your place is understanding who you are and what you want to do, and what motivates you. You know what I'm saying? Infinity and beyond. What Buzz Lightyear said. It was funny, yeah. That's crazy. Catching on. Oh. 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 Bruh. Ah. Yeah. Yo. Okay, bro. Toy Story. Crazy brazy. Alright, let's get into this. All allegory, bro. So, like, let's break it down right here. You call, like, Andy, the nigga that had Woody and shit, he was like, what you can call like the Shadow God type shit. You know what I'm saying? He was basically controlling what the fuck these toys do. Imagine like you're the toy, okay? You know what I'm saying? You're the toy in the box. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I just put a stick in a box. What Roddy Ricch said. But in any case, you know what I'm saying? Like those are just like you can call like the dumb deaf blind sheep. You know what I'm saying? Woody had his girl. She was a lamb or what the fuck, a shepherd, and she had her little sheep and shit like that. It's all allegory. And that nigga was a cowboy. And then his friend was like from outer space, so he was basically down to earth, Woody. You know what I'm saying? But Buzz Lightyear was out of space. You know, he was out of this world. So he was supposed to open up their both of them coming together, two opposing forces coming together, create a new experience, a new perception, everything. So it was just that's why it was possible to be a movie. You know what I'm saying? You got two. You know what I'm saying? Opposite sides of polarities coming together in harmony. You know what I'm saying? Not dissonance. You know what I'm saying? There's always a little bit of dissonance, friction, and fusion. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you guys come together harmoniously. And that's what they did in the movie. You know what I'm saying? They worked together to win. You know what I'm saying? I think they had to like, I don't know what the fuck they did in the first Toy Story and shit like that. But I think I think Buzz got lost or some shit. I really don't remember having. I think like I remember, like, oh, Andy was dipping or some shit, and I think Andy was going to college or some shit. This might have been a later Toy Story, but he was going somewhere, and he was throwing out a whole bunch of shit. I think they were moving to a new house, and they were like had the trash or some shit, and like some of the toys got stuck in the trash and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they had to like the other toys that were still in the house. Had to help the toys that were in the trash. I don't know if that was the first one, bro. I don't know. But it doesn't matter, bro. For sake of allegory, bro, in the story, you don't even really gotta remember what the fuck happened. You just gotta understand the general concepts, the ideas, where it was pointing to. You know what I'm saying? So, where we at right here? So, basically, yeah. So, Andy got in shadow government, you know what I'm saying? Or you could say, aka, it could be a higher self type shit like that, whatever you want to say. It's just like a spirit in the unconscious realm, okay? Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? And then the toys were just, you know what I'm saying, subconscious beings, you know what I'm saying? They could be completely unconscious, aka being possessed, you know what I'm saying, by Andy when he was playing with them and shit, you know what I'm saying? And they become conscious, you know what I'm saying, regularly when they're fucking alone and shit like that, and they can talk amongst themselves. But they were subconscious aware the whole time because they're aware this nigga Andy's playing with them, using them for shit. But then they're also, that's how they know, you know what I'm saying, their own space of awareness, you know what I'm saying, when they can come together and talk, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Dead ass, bro. It's all allegory. Real shit. Real shit. So yeah, that's just real life type shit, bro. I mean, it's really that simple. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So where else was I going though? Yeah, so Toy Story is your story. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to write your story, or do you want someone else to narrate your story? That's basically what the moral of the story is at the end of the day. They got in all these wild ass circumstances and situations because they weren't taking the lead of their life. They were giving all their responsibility to someone else that really didn't care about what the fuck they had to do. They didn't even think they were doing anything. They're fucking toys. You know what I'm saying, bro? But because Andy had a fucking hand on their goddamn life, it just seemed like they were victims to fate. You know what I'm saying? But then they had to take control of their own fate. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made it a fucking movie. And why it was always a hero at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a villain. That little fucking purple teddy bear, that nigga was a villain. You know what I'm saying? But that shit, that's all it really be. Pure allegory shit, you see? You know what I'm saying, bro? Good lesson in that movie, though. You know what I'm saying? Every movie be hidden good virtues, morals, and principles, to be honest. Like I said, you can learn from everything. So I'm saying, what is niggas fighting about? It don't make any sense. Like, you sit back, think about this shit. What are we fighting about? Huh. Okay. Guess it was nothing. All this time. You know what I'm saying, bro? So, it really just look, no one else is gonna fucking do what you need to do in your life except for you. You know what I'm saying? So you just need to take personal responsibility and believe in you. It's really that fucking simple, my guy. It's that simple, my guy. So, you know what I'm saying, bro? Know who you are and figure out what the fuck you want to do. And then pursue. Life is really that simple, my guy. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna leave you guys there. I love you guys so much. You guys take care. That's enough JBX for the day. Out. Tune in again.